Now, if you have little ones or you experienced or been around little ones, and if those jokers start getting quiet for too long, I'm telling you, it's trouble, it's trouble, it's trouble. And if you want to see examples of what I mean, stick around. Hey, it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back. How you doing, fam bam? And for the noobs in the room, hello, welcome to the party. But listen, don't stay new. Subscribe, turn on the notification. Join us the next time. We welcome you. All right, guys, so here's the deal. I came across this video right here, and it's true. It's all the way true.
When kids be quiet for too long.
What the hell are you doing?
I was washing my teeth. I was just washing my hands.
Go to your room, bro.
Yeah.
Now, why is that? Why is it that these little jokers are just so curious and into everything?
Do you know what they are mostly?
Little gremlins, they divert the good thoughts.
Oh my goodness. So, little story time. So, when my littles were little, we had several instances of this. We had this one where Miss Sydney girl decided she was going to be a graffiti queen. And I'm thinking, the markers go on the paper, little girl, the paper, not the desk, not the floor. Now, thankfully, we had laminate flooring, so I was, able to wipe it on up. And yes, thankfully, she didn't put it on the walls, but she graffitied her body, the little desk, the floors, everything but the paper.
Not queen.
An artist.
Stop the graffiti, please. Please.
Or this, oh my goodness. You have one of those days where everything that can go wrong actually does go wrong. That was this day. The day she got nicknamed the Rice Bandit. So the day consisted of a series of one annoying bad thing after the other. And it's just like, oh my goodness, if I can just get through dinner and just get to bedtime, I can woosah and restart the day and we're going to be okay. Everybody's going to survive. So I go to make dinner, right? And I'm like, oh, what can I make quick? And there's this chicken and rice dish. And I thought I had plenty because I had 2 boxes of rice in there. Turns out it was just a little bit in each box of rice. So combined, so I had 1 brown box, 1 white box. And so I was like, okay, I can stretch it out. I can make it work. I combined the 2, stretch it out, finesse it on the plate so it looks like it's given, more than enough, like multiplying the loaves and the fishes. That's what I did with this little bit of rice. And I had it just right. Everybody had plenty. I turned my back and the Rice Bandit reaches up and pulls down the plates of rice all over herself, all over the floor. And I'm just like,
You kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I mean, seriously, you serious? Oh my. And so at that point, I had to laugh to keep from crying because the day was just bananas. So I, for real, had to just laugh. And it's like, I guess that's just going to be the course of this day. We're going to finish it out as raggedy and as janky as it started.
That's messed up.
But no. Miss Sydney girl was not going to be outdone. Mr. Mike came along and he's like, oh, you thought that was something. Hold up, man. Let me show you a thing or two. Now, Mr. Mighty was not going to be outdone. I tell you that. And he out the gate, he wasn't even 1 yet. And he was getting into stuff. We used to call him Bam Bam because he was so strong. So he pulls a little cabinet. You know how you have the little safety latch on there? That joker pulled until he was able to just easily yank it open. And when he did, this was his fun of choice. So I would come back around the corner and all of the pots and pans would be all over the place, which is crazy because he had toys all over the living room that he could have played with. Or as you can see on the fridge, you could have been learning your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, but no, you want to get into the pots and the pans.
I was just wondering if it's okay to practice on your pots and pans again this morning.
And I wish it would have stayed with just the pots and pans, but no, that was just the beginning. So then it moved on to this. We're at the park. I'm chit-chatting with my friend. All of the kids, they're just playing nicely in the sandbox, you know, using the sand appropriately with the buckets and the shovels and all of the things. And then the next thing we know, I look down at him and he looks like this. Sand everywhere. It was unbelievable where all he had sand. You would have thought we went to the beach and they buried him in the sand. You would have thought that he was playing King of the Hill. Everywhere this guy had sand. Sandman, bring me a dream. And finally, oh my goodness, the one that took the cake for us was when he waddled his little self into my bathroom and got into my cabinets with all of my hair supplies and all of those things. And we were sitting in the living room. We were like, I don't hear Mighty. Where's Mighty? And then we start looking and we find him like this. Everywhere. I'm glad that wasn't some strong chemical like a relaxer or something like that, because this guy had the stuff everywhere. He was just like the little dude in the video. Like he was trying to bathe in it. I really don't even understand. But I tell you what, his hair was silky smooth because that jar was a leave-in conditioner cream. His hair was, those little couple of strands he had was silky smooth, like butter. They were smooth like butter after I washed and finally got it all out.
But no chemicals, only juices and berries.
I think, you know, after having kids is when I adopted the motto that is the motto for my life. It's just not that serious, because they will break you downtown Julie Brown. They will break you down, and you can either be high strung and stressed out about it, or you can just go with the flow and realize, you know what? It's just not that serious. And this too shall pass. So thankfully it has passed. Yay!
You did it! You did it!
We have moved on from that stage. All right, guys, it's time for me to hear from you. Have you experienced this? Or do you know someone who has experienced this? Did you have perfect little angels that never got into anything, never did anything? Or did you have little gremlins and munchkins like I had? Leave it down in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys the next time. Bye.